Dive inside and find your mind.
Hey, and welcome back for another episode of Blindfold Chess. As the name suggests, I play a game of chess. I can't see the pieces. My opponent can, however, and I'm playing with a special account I got permission for, which is blindfold only, so that I can play in the normal rapid rated pools on lichess.org. And I have to keep track of the game in my mind. There is no move notation, there is no move history because I'm using Zen mode. So I really have to track everything from the beginning to the end. And this is all being done as an exercise in improving visualization. And if I can improve my visualization, maybe I can improve my chess. So this game was probably, to date, I can safely say, the best blindfold game of chess I've played yet. It was just, I don't know. There was a few moments that I kind of slipped up a little bit with my visualization, but overall, I played an almost perfect game of chess to an end game. So I feel pretty proud of this one, and yeah, I had the black pieces, and it was Caro Kann Tartakower. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Let's jump right in. Okay, we have a game, and I am the black pieces. I'm currently rated 1362. My opponent just played e4. Let's play c6. c6. Confirm. So we have a Caro Kann. My opponent has played e4, d4. I'm going to play d5. d5. Confirm. What kind of Caro Kann are we going to get? Kind of a classical knight c3. So we're going to take on e4. D takes e4. Confirm. And then we're going to play knight f6. It's been a while since I played some blindfold chess. Hope everyone's doing well. Knight f6. Confirm. So I'm going to be a little rusty. I actually haven't played chess for 21 days, period. So knight takes, we're in a Tartakower officially. E takes f6. Confirm. So we're in a Tartakower pawn structure now. Bishop d6. Confirm. You don't pin that knight until you're castled. And the voice command doesn't seem to work for castles, so I will manually put it in. Ah, he knows the Tartakower plans. Okay. So. We need a good square for the bishop. I actually don't know what to do. My whole plan revolves around pinning this knight, and now I can't do that. But you aren't supposed to pin it until you're castled, which is why he has now played h3. So I could play rook e8. I could bait him to take this bishop, this knight, and I could move the knight here instead. Now this pawn is only defended by the queen right now. So this bishop here, we could move it here and threaten the queen to go there. But the knight is defending this square anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I feel like we need to get our pieces developed. Where does this bishop ultimately want to land? This knight could always hop here. I think putting the bishop on this square or this square is useful, so this will be a useful move. I don't like making pawn moves like that, but we're gonna do it. H6. Confirm. Okay, so he just castled. And now I either want to put my bishop here or here. What spot for the bishop do I like the most? Yeah, I think we're going to play bishop f5. We'll play bishop e3. Bishop e3. No. Bishop e6. Oh, see, my brain messes up there. Confirm. And now I can play knight b to d7. I can play rook e8. Stuff like that. I could also put my bishop on d5. Yeah, so he played c4. So we have a pawn on c4 and d4. But I have a pawn. So I'm going to play rook e8. Rook e8. Confirm. And then I don't want to block like knight b to d7. Maybe he could push d5. Takes, yeah. So maybe my knight is going to go to b6. And if he wants to trade off his light square bishop to double my pawn, so be it. Because I want to put my knight... Oh, he pushed it right away. Isn't my queen... Isn't everything defended? Queen here, bishop here, pawn here. He's got a queen here, a pawn here, and a pawn here. And that's it. Oh, he's got... No, he traded this knight. So... Takes, yeah. Okay. C takes d5. Confirm. Now, do I take with the queen? He's got a lone pawn here. He's only has one defender on it. I have a bishop here and a queen here. I think I'm gonna... Why not take... I don't know if I should take with the bishop or the queen. I wouldn't mind a queen trade right now. It's a little tough. Hopefully, I'm not missing anything. Queen takes d5. Is there something in front? What? Oh, I didn't see that. Wait a minute, though. I could win a queen here. Takes, takes, check. Right? Takes, takes, check. Bishop takes d5. Confirm. I forgot about my bishop on d6, but the tactic still works. I hope he takes it. I got a headache right now, like a tension headache. Forgive me. It's bad. I get them like right in the base of my skull here. Yeah, so he didn't bite. So now I can put my knight on a nice square, right? So I have a bishop here, a bishop here. The king's here. Yeah, I think I'm going to just develop the knight to a nice square. Right now, I just took, and he took. So there is no pawns on these three files right now. Yeah, I think knight c6 is fine here, right? He could play this. And then it pins the knight to my rook, mind you. I got a bad headache. Knight c6. 1. A6. Confirm. Oh, the queen is being defended by the bishop now. We have a bishop here and a queen here. Whoa, my power just flickered. I might lose this feed here. Okay, so now this bishop is officially... Once he puts a rook here... Like, he can never take this bishop, but he might put a rook here. So why not just put the bishop here? Yeah. We're going to play bishop d7. Or, sorry, bishop c7. Bishop c7. Confirm. Now my knight is defending my queen. My bishop's defending my queen. My rook is defending my queen. My rook. So I have 4 defenders on this. I can safely move this bishop. So, okay, so he moved the knight here. It's defended by his bishop and his queen. He's attacking what? He's attacking my bishop. No. My bishop's here. So he's attacking what? My knight. Can't I threaten mate? Yeah, let's put our queen there. Queen d6. Confirm. So, I'm thinking if he pushes this, Whoa. I didn't expect that. So this is his pawn structure. He's got a queen here, or sorry, a bishop there, a queen here, and now he has a knight here. He's just created some huge holes. Now his king is on this diagonal. There's a tactic here, I swear. What about knight takes? If knight takes, knight takes, if bishop takes, he's going to lose this pawn. If queen takes, bishop takes, he'll lose a pawn. I'm taken. Knight takes d4. But I feel like there's something better here, but we'll see after. Knight takes d4. Confirm. So queen takes. So I'm going to play, right now he has a bishop and queen here. I have a queen and a bishop here, but I also have my bishop here. So I have a queen and a bishop battery, but I also have this aiming here. He's got a bishop, a queen, and a bishop. So why can't I take this? He takes, and then I move my bishop here. Because my queen protects it. And I've just pinned him to his king. Hopefully this works. I don't have a lot of time. Rook takes e3. Confirm. Bishop b6. My queen protects it. My knight's not in the way. Confirm. Oh, this fucking headache. Queen takes b6. Confirm. I just want a queen. Okay, sweet. We are up. I'm winning, but now I need to close it out home. Right? Let's get another rook in the game. Right? Rook e8. Confirm. He's got a bishop and 2 rooks. See, I'm not taking this pawn because then his rooks get super active. I don't want to give his rooks open files. My bishop is on d5. Bishop takes f3. Confirm. I'm down to 6 minutes. I'm going to start using the mouse. Okay, let's pin him. So we could play queen c6. Or now that his rooks aren't connected, let's take on b2. My pawn structure looks like this. So he can never take there. So let's take on b2. Queen takes b2. And he played a3 earlier, so yeah, confirm. Okay, so he's got stacked rooks here. His king's in the corner. I have a rook on the e file, so let's put a rook on e2. Because I have a queen on b2. Rook e2. Confirm.
Okay, I'm going to start using my mouse. So he has a rook here and a rook here. I just want to trade pieces. So this is my pawn structure. He wants to take this pawn right now. But he can't, because I'm about to play rook f2. Rook f2. Wait. Where's his king? Yeah, it is here. Okay. Rook f2. Confirm. I'm still using voice input. I should use my mouse. Okay, so this is my pawn structure. So now he's got stacked rooks here. I could check. Isn't that just mate? Rook h2 mate. He squished his king in. Rook h2. Okay, I must not be seeing a pawn. Oh, he's got a pawn. Oh, wait, there's a pawn here? Yes, there is. So he's got a rook here and a rook here. I messed that up. So this rook is like trapped almost. Okay, well, let's go queen e2. So I have a rook and a queen here. He's got a rook here and a rook here. And his pawn structure's like this. Okay, I gotta start going fast. I don't want to lose this on time, even though I crushed. Thank God for 7-second increment. So I'm threatening to take, check, and win this rook. Yeah, he pushed. I don't understand. Yeah, he pushed f4 and now he pushed here. Okay, we're gonna take. The king just took. So he's got a pawn here, here, and here, but isn't this just winning the rook? No, he can go back. But this pawn is here now. I can win it, right? This is his pawn structure, so I can go here, pinning the rook. Wait. Can't I just push a bunch of pawns? Okay, I don't know. This is my pawn structure. So this pawn doesn't even matter. Okay. We're going to make a pass pawn. Now, I think I'm going to take this rook. We take those. Okay, okay. Whew. My heart is racing. I haven't played a game of chess in 21 days, and wow. Wow. I hope the clocks were working on that game. I forgot to check them. OBS screws me sometimes, so forgive me if the clocks weren't working. I had 2 minutes and 32 seconds left. My opponent had 16 minutes and 15 seconds left. It was a 20+7. So, yeah, let's take a look at this game here. My opponent understands that I want to play bishop g4. This h6 move, computer probably hates it, but I wanted to have options to put my bishop here or here. And if he goes there, I was worried about putting my bishop here, and if he goes there, that's why I wanted this pawn. So I thought h6 was useful. And then I had a nice tactic here. For a moment here, I forgot about this bishop, which was unfortunate, but then I realized that he still can't take it. Because if he takes this, then I win his queen. And then my knight gets a nice development square. And then it was right here where I was like, okay, well, he left his knight from the defense. And when he pushed this, I started seeing tactics. Now, I could have took here first, but then he could have took here. But then I guess I don't know how that, wait. I take, he takes, so it's an even trade. Now my rook is hanging. Yeah, I'd still win a piece, but I did it the other way. I took here first. Now, if he took with the bishop, I was thinking I was going to win a pawn, but I did not see the rook. So I might have actually hung my queen there potentially. Hopefully I would have thought about it before doing it. It's tough to say. But this led me into a tactic, which I'm glad I saw. I didn't want to take this because then his rooks get active on my queen connected together. So instead and he traded when he shouldn't have. Now the rooks aren't connected, safe to take the pawn. At this moment, I thought this pawn was missing. He defended it with this, but I thought he was defending the mate square. I thought this pawn was missing at this point. And then I went to trade pieces, and then it was here that I thought he mated himself and squished his king in. And that's when I realized the pawn was still there. So then it's like, okay, I'm going to move my queen closer. And this was a mistake. And I thought I had this tactic, but then I forgot he protects. But now that I knew he pushed the pawn, I could pin the rook. And my plan was to push this, and he kind of helped me. I was going to make contact. He just helped me make it quicker. And then I knew his king couldn't get back in time, and game over. So we're going to run an analysis. My opponent was rated 1585. So, as you can see, I killed it. My opponent had 2 mistakes, no blunders, 2 inaccuracies, played with 87% accuracy. I played with 0, 0, 0, and 97% accuracy. And this was where I started to win the advantage, obviously, and it just went more downhill from there. So I really killed it on this game. There's not much I can say about that. I wonder if my computer, though, likes my h6 idea. Let's take a look. This probably doesn't. Okay. So after this, let the computer think. I'm trying to find, see, computer wants me to play bishop f5. That's what I wanted to do. But then after knight h4, I don't like that. So let's say I play bishop f5, knight h4. Then it says to play bishop e4. Just trying to induce weaknesses. That's all it wants. So yeah, computer, I don't like it. So let's see if my h6, it keeps the engine evaluation the same. So yeah, it's not a bad move. Obviously, it didn't even give me an inaccuracy for it. So, cool. Well, I feel that I played it exceptionally well, especially considering it's blindfolded, and I'm going to get out of here. Till next time, cheers.